Hello lords and ladies of YouTube and welcome back to Nightly Gaming's Nightly Gaming and another episode of Hearthstone. So today we're going to actually be playing this week's Tavern Brawl, which is Boombot versus Annoyatron. So basically it's you replace your heroes with either Boombot or Annoyatron and you get custom made decks. I'll go into more detail on stuff as we're in game. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on in. Okay, so I'm the Annoyatron, they got Boombot. I have played one game as each hero already, admittedly. Honestly, I prefer the Boombot. It seems like the better deck overall, in my opinion. But the Annoyatron has its strengths too. But I have lost as the Annoyatron and won as the Boombot. That is my current record. So I'm actually okay with this starting hand. It's not the best ever, but it's definitely a good one. So both decks kind of focus around mechs for the most part, especially Annoyatron. Annoyatron's definitely around mechs. Boombot's is more around, you know, things like Mad Bombers. It has a Dr. Boom in it, which is very annoying, but it also does have quite a bit of mechs in it. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do my anodized Chibi Robo, and then I will say greetings back to him. So, him getting a Mech Warper out on the field early is actually really irritating, because like I said, the decks usually kind of revolve around mechs. So I'm glad that his hero power actually didn't hit that, because otherwise he would have been able to just trade into it. So the Boombots is Boombot Jr. Deal 1 damage to 2 random enemies, and mine is Hello Hello Hello, which is give your lowest attack minion Divine Shield and Taunt. Which actually might be the best option here, because then I can just trade it into that without having to give up anything. And then he'll probably just hero power, and it'll most likely kill it. It could double hit face again, which would be nice. Either that, or he'll have some kind of 3-cost minion that will take up all of this mana, which would also be very nice. Oh, wait, just use the cling there. Boom. Okay, that's not too bad for me actually. So I'm thinking, best option. What is the best option to do here? So there's no point in me wasting my hero power on this, because he's just going to die to the explosion anyways. So I'll trade that into that, and then I'll go ahead and Micro Machine hero power it. So that gives it Taunt and Divine Shield, and that Divine Shield is really nice. Makes him a little bit harder to kill, which is which is good, especially with someone who scales up like that. That scaling could be really nice.
The shadow engulfs us.
Okay. This is admittedly getting kind of annoying. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Give a friendly mech +1/+1. That could be kind of useful. But I think the more useful thing would be to hero power and then just throw out my spider tank. And I will go ahead and throw him into that. So he's probably going to just die next turn, which sucks because realistically he can just trade the Shadow Bomber in it. There's no reason really for him not to. But I got some good use out of him. That's really annoying. That did not go the way I would have wanted it to at all. Okay. So I think I'm going to give that Blessing of Might, hero power it, and then I'll throw out my Snow Chugger and wipe out that with using the Divine Shield. Maybe a bit of a waste of the Hero's Might, or Blessing of Might, I mean, but still fine. You know, he's probably going to kill it this turn, because he has a 1 in 3 chance of killing it with that. Oh. but he didn't. So that works out great for me, actually. And now I can actually... Well, here, what do I want to do here? So actually, I have enough to do both. So I'm going to make this guy's attack 0. Give him +1/+1. So he can kill that. And then... So I could either attack face, then he still has a chance of killing it with that. Or if he doesn't kill it with that, then he would have to trade that in. Or I could just trade him into that now and keep it off the field. Because otherwise he could combo with something else to kill. But I feel like the 6 damage to face is probably worth more in this situation. That is really annoying. Okay, so what do I want to do here?
Hello.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We will buff him up so he doesn't die, and also give him the power word glory. Divine shield him, so we can hit him with that and he survives, and hit him with that and he survives, and I get that heal. And I'll go ahead and kill one of the bombs. Okay, face isn't actually too bad for that. Let's see what he can do. Okay. Face again. Okay. I mean, I could shuffle that back in his deck, just that way he doesn't get the minion off of it, and I can just go face. That actually seems like potentially my best option. I could do the Mech Bear Cat, though. I'm gonna go ahead and put him back into his deck. That way I just don't have to deal with the summon. And then get my Divine Shield back, and then do a bunch of damage to face, and also heal myself. And now he's dead next turn unless he can wipe out at least 2 of my minions. Which is totally possible. Or you can wipe them all out with a Twisting Nether. That works too. Okay, well now I will put him out, Divine Shield, taunt him, and then put out him. So he has to kill the Mech Bear Cat next turn or he loses. Or heal, if he can heal also, that would also work. At least theoretically. Okay, both of them hit him. What are you gonna do with that now? Flame Cannon and... oh, he was hoping. He was hoping. Okay. Well played, well played. And then I'll just go ahead and attack face and endgame. Not gonna do anything silly to mess with him. So... that's kind of the way the Tavern Brawl works. It's pretty basic and straightforward. If the Annoyatron deck works in your favor, then it can be quite well. But usually I found that the Boombot tends to be the better deck. I think I just got kind of lucky that round to some degree, as well as him getting unlucky. But it's actually a pretty fun Tavern Brawl. It's different, you know, you get the different heroes with the different hero powers, which I always enjoy. That kind of mixes up the gameplay. But if you enjoyed the video, click the like button down below. If you have any ideas of potentially fun other Tavern Brawls, then let me know in the comments below. You know, no one's probably going to read them, but I like to hear thoughts and opinions and ideas. If you want to see any of my other videos, including my other Hearthstone videos, which I do every Tuesday and Thursday, check out my channel. And also don't forget to subscribe so you get updated when I post new videos. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!